But right now, I am very pleased to have with us on the program Mr. Morgan Shepherd, who tomorrow is going to be racing the Las Vegas Motor Speedway at the Samstown 300. And Mr. Shepherd, sir, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Well, thank you for having me. I don't know how good you'll be able to hear me. I'm in the stratosphere out in Vegas, and we're doing an autograph session downstairs, so we have a lot of noise here, but we'll do the best we can.
I can hear you just fine right now, and I appreciate you taking a couple of minutes from your autograph session to talk with us. First of all, I got to thank you simply for seeing something bad happening and saying that you in essence, weren't going to allow this to go unchecked.
Well, I appreciate that, but, I felt like that, there's things that where you're at the right place at the wrong time or you're right place at the right time. That's kind of how it goes on the racetrack.
Yeah.
And this happened. My wife and I got out of the car going to Walmart to get her a jacket. And so for whatever reason, I turned around and went back to the car, and I was back at the car for a couple of minutes, and then I got out. And when I got out, I've seen these three young men come running out, and they had probably a half a dozen security guys after them. And they was run out to the parking lot, and then here come a police car down through there, and they changed their direction and come down through the parking lot. So this is not the first time I've done this, but it's the first time that that people have heard about it. But anyway, I cut out a running after the guys, and the police car went around the edge of the parking lot and kind of head them over to a wall, and so I went and caught the guy in the middle and kind of brought him down and was sitting on top of him. And the police officer, I found out today when my wife was at Walmart, that the security people said they thought that I was an undercover officer because I had on a khaki, camouflage long sleeve shirt because it was kind of cold, and I had one of these high sleeveless jackets on. And so when I had him pinned down, they threw me to handcuffs and took off after the other guy. And I wondered why they gave him to me so easily. But when the officer came back, he said, "Can you hold him a little bit?" And I said, "Yeah, I got him handcuffed." And he got in his car and made some calls, and then come over and thanked me. And the security guys was all standing around giving me the thumbs up and everything. They was kind of tickled that I'd ran the guy down. Now, I imagine that boy didn't expect a 69-year-old guy to be able to run him down. But if anybody knows anything about me in racing, I run all the time, and I roller skate and everything. So still drive 200 mile an hour, so I still have fun in life.
Well, I got to tell you, my father-in-law races modified sprint cars at the age of 66, and you are one of his heroes. Now, my wife, his daughter, told me to tell you that you need to retire so that my father-in-law can get off the racetrack as well. But that comes from her, not from me, Mr. Shepherd.
Well, this is 44 years for me that I've been racing, and a lot of people ask me when I'm going to quit. And I said, well, you're asking the wrong person. You got to ask the Lord, because I'm here to serve as long as as He allows me, and my health is good, and so we use it as a ministry tool. And I was really surprised that we was on the front page of the sports page here in Las Vegas after that, and they had the picture of the car with the big Jesus logo on the hood of it. So I imagine the Lord had a lot to do with this here.
Well, I think that's fantastic, and again, there are just so many people in this world, it seems, who would see something like this and decide not to get involved. So I applaud you, sir, for not standing idly by and for putting those feet and your speed to good work.
Well, if my wife would have been there, should have been hollering and screaming at me, and I probably wouldn't have ran them down. But I think the Lord took care of that too. He kind of separated us for a moment so I could go on and do my thing. But she's always told me that because if I'm in a crowd or race crowd or whatever, and if there's people using bad language around my wife or kids or whatever, I kind of call them down to show them. I tell them to show a little bit of respect, and so she's told me that I'm going to get it one of these days, but I try to stand up for what's right. I reckon maybe I watch too many cop shows.
Oh, I think you just keep on watching it, Mr. Shepard. Hey, good luck to you tomorrow, sir. I really appreciate you coming on the program, especially day before race day.
Thank you so much, and I'm going to go back over here and sign some autographs.
All right. Thank you again. Have a great evening, sir.
Yes, sir.